Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to talk about ASP.NET Site Navigation Controls. As you can see, we have menu, sitemap path, and a tree view controls, and we're going to use these for showing the web application hierarchy of pages and easier navigation. First thing we're going to do is in order to implement navigation controls, it's a good idea to have a web sitemap. So right click, add, new item, look for sitemap, and web.sitemap. Now what is the sitemap? Sitemap is a hierarchy of web pages and the structure and layout of your web page. So we're gonna start with the home page. By the way, I created a master page, and I have a home page, a categories page, an about page, and the products page. Now, it's a simple design. The products will have categories under it. So first I'm going to describe the layout of my page. All right, so the first thing is home, and home.aspx for the URL, and home is the title of the page. And then we have about page, ASPX, about, and then we have products, ASPX, and inside the products I want to have another page. This way, when I'm using a menu, I can actually hover on the menu for the products page, and the drop down for the categories will show up. So copy and paste this part. Categories. Now we're having a simple issue here. Let's see what's the issue is about. Okay, issue is fixed. So, home page, and then in the second level we have about and products page, and then in the third level under the products we're going to have categories page. Right. Now let's go back to our master page, and let's add a menu. Now if you look at our menu, we can either we have two options. So I'm going to create two menus. First one is going to retrieve the site hierarchy from a sitemap data source. So we can create a new data source and choose sitemap data source. Okay, and it will automatically be bound. Sorry about that, my internet got cut. Okay, and as you can see, it already is bound to our hierarchy, right? And let's go in the code. We have a menu, and it's gonna get the pages from that sitemap data source. Now, a second way we can do this, you can have a you can have a manual menu control where you don't have to actually get the stuff from get the hierarchy from the sitemap data source. So I'm gonna just show you how you can do that. So this one, menu with sitemap, and now here's going to be another menu. Here I'm going to add another menu. You don't have to have both, it's up to you. If you want to describe it manually, that's fine. I'm going to go back to design. This is my second menu, and first of all, I want this to be, if you want this to be horizontal, you can go to the orientation and choose horizontal, and it's going to make your menu horizontal. And then you can edit menu items. So first one is going to be home, right? And then the navigate, it's going to point to home. And then the second one is going to be about page. This one is going to go to about.aspx. Third one is going to be products. I want this to point out the products page. And if you want to add a child page, for example, under the products, I want to add categories. You click on this button, add a child item. And then here I'm going to say categories and choose the categories. Now you can see it already is bound, and now from products I can reach categories. So this is another menu, navigation menu, using a menu control. Next thing I'm gonna do is ASP.NET sitemap. So let's put some break tags. By the way, let's put some explanation here. Menu without sitemap. Okay. Now here I'm gonna do sitemap path control. Sitemap path control shows you currently what page you are at. Okay, so here sitemap path. I don't need to change anything there. And then finally the tree view. Tree view basically shows your page as a tree. Okay, let's go data source, sitemap source 1, and that's it. So now let's rebuild this, and then launch the code, launch the application. I did not set up the home page, that's why I'm getting this error, but I can just go to the home page. So next time you need, if you run into this, it might be because you didn't set the start page. So home is going to be my start page when I go back to the editor. So here's my site. Now you can see menu, products, categories. It's kind of behind the text, but it's working. And here's the horizontal way, products and categories. Now it's up to you how you want to style that. And we're at the home page currently, and you have categories, products, about, and home page, and you can actually close it and open it up. Now if we go to about, as you can see in the sitemap, you're on about page. This can be really useful if you have a website that has a lot of pages and people can get lost in it. So the sitemap path can actually help them determine where they are in the page. And we can go to categories. As you can see, sitemap updated, and the other menu controls are the same.